fading from the light. Every dream I held so tight seemed to slip right through my hands. I walked alone through endless miles, hiding pain behind a smile. The road was hard, the years were long, but somehow I kept moving on. I've tasted loss, I've felt the ache, but some things are too strong to break. I'm the heart that refused to break through every storm and every mistake. When hope was hanging by a thread, I found a reason to keep going ahead. The winds may howl, the skies may shake, but they can't take what they didn't make. Through all the pain, through all the weight, I'm the heart that refused to break. I've seen the shadows come and go, watched old wounds heal so slow. Every scar became a guide, leading me through the darkest nights. There were days I nearly gave in, when the odds said I could never win. But a fire burned deep in my soul, and it never let me let go. The heart of life tried pulling me down. The stronger I stood upon that ground. I'm the heart that refused to break through every storm and every mistake. When hope was hanging by a thread, I found a reason to keep going ahead. The winds may howl, the skies may shake, but they can't take what they didn't make. Through all the pain, through all the weight, I'm the heart that refused to break. Every tear became a river, every fear made me a fighter. The road was rough, but here I stand, stronger than I ever I'm the heart that refused to break through every loss and every heartbreak. The world can test me day by day, but it won't take my soul away. The winds may howl, the skies may shake, but I know exactly what I'm made of now. Through all the years, through all the pain, I'm the heart that refused to break. Still beating, still believing, still chasing the light. The heart that refused to break. on a dirt track path nobody chose. Every mile left dust on my soul, but I kept moving down that road. The world said, boy, you'll never climb. Too many scars, too far behind. But every fall taught me to stand with nothing but these empty hands. I've seen dark clouds cover the sun, still found a reason to carry on. I was born from broken roads, from heavy hearts and worn out hopes, from restless nights and endless fights, trying to keep my dreams alive. The pain may stay, the years may show, but that's the way a strong soul grows. Every scar is a part of who I am. I was born from broken roads. I've crossed rivers of doubt and fear, walked through storms year after year, lost some battles, paid my dues, had nothing left but the truth. There were days I nearly let go, when the weight felt too much to hold. But something deep inside my chest kept saying, give it one more step. The road was hard, the climb was steep, but I held on to what I believed. I was born from broken roads, from heavy hearts and worn out hopes, from restless nights and endless fights, trying to keep my dreams alive. The pain may stay, the years may show, but that's the way a strong soul grows. Every scar is a part of who I am. I was born from broken roads. The dust may settle, the rain may fall, but I won't stop. I gave my all. The road behind made me strong, and it's carried me this far along. I was born from broken roads, from shattered dreams and loads untold. Through every loss and every trial, I found my strength mile after mile. The sun still shines beyond the gray, and I'm still standing here today. Every scar is a part of who I am. Yeah, I was born from broken roads, born from broken roads, still moving on, still carrying the fire, born from broken roads. sun was falling on a broken land, dust in the wind, calluses on my hands. I've walked these roads for 1,000 miles, carrying burdens, carrying trials. The sky turned dark, the thunder rolled, a warning story I've heard before. But every storm that crossed my way couldn't make me walk away. I've been tested by the rain and fire, still chasing something higher. Through dust and thunder, I keep moving on, with a restless heart and a soul that's strong. The road gets rough, the night gets cold, but I won't let go of what I hold. Through dust and thunder, through loss and pain, I've learned how to dance in the pouring rain. No matter what this life may bring, I'll keep chasing my dream. I've seen good luck come and go like tumbleweeds on roads unknown. Watch some dreams fade from sight while others burn through the night. Every scar upon my skin tells me where I've been. Every fall became a lesson learned, every bridge another turn. The harder the wind against my face, the stronger my embrace. Through dust and thunder, I keep moving on, with a restless heart and a soul that's strong. The road gets rough, the night gets cold, but I won't let go of what I hold. Through dust and thunder, through loss and pain, I've learned how to dance in the pouring rain. No matter what this life may bring, I'll keep chasing my dream. And when the lightning splits the sky, I lift my head and wonder why the hardest roads I've ever known are the ones that made me through dust and thunder. I still believe in all the things I can't yet see. The road behind, the road ahead are chapters of the life I've led. Through dust and thunder, through fire and rain, I'd walk this journey all again. No matter where the highway bends, my story never ends. Through dust and thunder, through the wild unknown, still chasing tomorrow, still finding my way home. Through dust and thunder. another day on this broken road. Dust on my boots, pain in my bones, still chasing dreams that I've never known. Bills keep knocking at my door, life keeps asking me for more. I've been down, I've worn these scars, counting wishes beneath the stars. Every step feels heavy tonight, but I keep moving toward the light. I've walked miles of hard times through the rain and the endless night. Miles of hard times trying to keep my hopes alive. The road was rough, the road was long, but somehow I kept holding on. Miles of hard times couldn't break this heart of mine. I've seen friends come and go away, promises fade like yesterday. Lost some battles, lost some pride, still got this fire burning inside. The world can push, the world can pull, leave your spirit tied and dull. But every wound has taught me this: you can't find strength if you never risk. The wind keeps howling in my face, still I won't give up this race. I've walked miles of hard times through the rain and the endless night. Miles of hard times trying to keep my hopes alive. The road was rough, the road was long, but somehow I kept holding on. Miles of hard times couldn't break this heart of mine. There were nights I almost fell apart, holding the pieces of my heart. But every mile, every tear I've cried built the man I am inside. Now I can see beyond the pain. Dark clouds don't last forever in the rain. And though the scars still remain, they remind me why I stay. This heart of mine. Miles of hard times behind my back, 1,000 struggles on my track. And if tomorrow brings another climb, I'll keep walking these hard times. 1 mile at a time. whistle blows before the dawn. Another day my sleep is gone. Steel-toed boots on a cracked old floor. Same hard road I've walked before. Coffee cold in a paper cup. Life keeps knocking, I keep getting up. Punch that clock, trade time for pay. Just trying to make it through another day. These hands are rough, these shoulders bend, but the bills keep coming, they never end. These are the chains of a working man, not made of steel, but demands and plans. Bound to the hours, tied to the grind, leaving a piece of myself behind. I carry the weight, do the best I can, living in the chains of a working man. The boss says faster, the boss says more, while my dreams wait outside the door. I've got a family counting on me, that's the reason I don't break free. The sun goes down, I'm still worn out, a head full of worries, a heart full of doubt, but I keep pushing through the pain. Tomorrow I'll do it all again. Sometimes I wonder where the years have gone, working so hard just to carry on. These are the chains of a working man, not made of steel, but demands and plans. Bound to the hours, tied to the grind, leaving a piece of myself behind. I carry the weight, do the best I can, living in the chains of a working man. I ain't asking for a golden throne, just a little piece to call my own, a chance to breathe, a chance to stand without these burdens in my hands. But life keeps rolling like a freight train line, and every mile keeps taking time. Still I won't let my spirit fall, no, I won't surrender it all. Best I can, living in the chains of a working man. The whistle blows, the morning comes, another battle to overcome. And though these chains still hold me tight, keep on walking, I'll keep on fighting. These chains of a working sky turned gray on a summer day. The road got rough, but I found my way. Every dream I carried on my back felt a little heavier with every crack. I've seen the nights with no wind in sight, held on to hope when I lost the light. The world kept telling me I was wrong, but something inside kept pushing on. I've fallen down more times than I can count, but every scar reminds me what I'm about. I'm still walking through the storm with these worn out boots I've worn. The rain keeps pouring, the wind blows strong, but I'm still here, still holding on. The thunder calls my name tonight, but I won't fade, I won't lose the fight. Through every shadow, through every thorn, I'm still walking through the storm. There were days when the road disappeared, and nights when I was drowning in fear. But every mile, every painful bend taught me how to rise again. I've paid my dues in sweat and tears, carried the weight for all these years. The fire inside still burns somehow, and I need it more than ever now. The hardest battles made me who I am, and I won't let go of the life I've planned. I'm still walking through the storm with these worn out boots I've worn. The rain keeps pouring, the wind blows strong, but I'm still here, still holding on. Thunder calls my name tonight, but I won't fade, I won't lose the fight. Through every shadow, through every thorn, I'm still walking through the storm. One more step, one more day, that's enough to find my way. The clouds may hide the morning sun, but my journey's far from done. I'm still walking through the storm with a stronger heart than before. The rain keeps falling, the night goes on, but I've come too far to be gone. The thunder calls my name tonight, and I stand tall beneath the sky. Through every shadow, through every thorn, I'm still walking through the storm. Yeah, I'm still walking. Still walking through the storm. Still walking on. full of hope and a restless pace. The world looked bigger than I'd ever known, so I followed the road on my own. Some days I rode beneath clear blue skies. Some nights I slept with tears in my eyes. Every promise seemed so far away, but I couldn't let my dreams fade. The harder the climb, the stronger the call. I've learned that every rise begins with a fall. These are the blues of a dream chaser, running through the dark, searching for the light. Dream chaser. I've heard people say I should settle down, stop chasing shadows all around. But there's a fire burning deep inside that won't let me leave it behind. Back taught me how to keep believing somehow. The wind may change, the storm may grow, but there's only one direction I know. These are the blues of a dream chaser, running through the dark, searching for the roll by. Still I keep my dreams alive. These are the blues of a dream chaser. I woke up with the weight of the world on my back, 1,000 mistakes lining up on my track. Every road I've taken left a scar behind. Every wrong turn tested this heart of mine. The wind kept blowing like it wanted me gone. The nights got longer, but I kept holding on. I've been knocked down more times than I can explain, but every fall taught me to stand through the pain. The flames got high with every mile, but I learned how to face them all the while. I'm walking through the fire with the heat burning deep inside my soul. Walking through the fire, trying not to lose control. The smoke may blind my eyes tonight, but I can still see the light. I'm walking through the fire, and I won't let it take my life. I've carried regrets like chains on my chest, fought old demons that never let me rest. Some days felt like I was losing the fight, standing alone in the dead of night. People said I'd never make it this far, said my dreams were fading like an old guitar, but every doubt became fuel for the flame, and every hardship carved out my name. The road was cruel, the road was wild, but I kept moving mile after mile. I'm walking through the fire with the heat burning deep inside my soul. Walking through the fire, trying not to lose control. The smoke may blind my eyes tonight, but I can still see the light. I'm walking through the fire, and I won't let it take my life. There were moments I nearly broke apart, holding shattered pieces of my heart. But fire doesn't only burn things down, sometimes it shapes the strongest ground. And every scar upon my skin reminds me where I've been. The flames can test a man for sure, but they can't stop a heart that's pure. ashes fall behind my feet. Every battle, every defeat became the lessons that inspire the man still walking through the fire. Walking through the fire. Walking through the fire. There's a neon light flickering down the street, and an old six-string resting at my feet. I've spent years chasing a distant flame, still got more scars than I can name. A glass of whiskey in my hand tonight, trying to make peace with the fights I fought. Every road I've taken, every bridge I've crossed, came with a price, came with a cost. The world kept saying I should settle down, but these restless wheels keep rolling on. It's whiskey, wounds, and wild dreams running through my blood like a river stream. A heart full of hope, a soul worn thin, but I do it all again. Through the smoke, through the pain, through the sunshine and the rain. I've lost some battles, but not everything. It's whiskey, wounds, and wild dreams. I've seen the sunrise from 100 towns, watched good luck come and leave around. Some doors close right in my face, still I never stopped to chase. The years have written lines upon my skin, stories of where I've been. Every scar tells a tale that's true of what a dreamer must go through. The harder the road, the sweeter the view. That's what these old highways taught me to do. It's whiskey, wounds, and wild dreams running through my blood like a river stream. A heart full of hope, a soul worn thin, but I do it all again. Through the smoke, through the pain, through Every step felt twice the weight as I stood face to face with fate. The wind kept whispering, turn around. The thunder tried to shake my ground, but I've come too far to walk away, so I kept moving through the gray. I've learned the storm won't always stay, and every night gives birth to day. I'm stronger than the rain that falls, stronger than the shadows on these walls. Every drop that hits my skin only makes me stronger from within. The sky can cry, the rivers can rise, but they can't drown these dreams of mine. No matter how hard the storm may rain, I'm stronger than the rain. I've carried burdens on my back, walked broken roads and beaten tracks, lost my way a time or two, but somehow I always made it through. The scars I wear don't bring me shame, they're reminders of the flames that tried to burn my soul away. Yet here I stand today. The hardest lessons that I've known became the strength I've come to own. I'm stronger than the rain that falls, stronger than the shadows on these walls. Every drop that hits my skin only makes me stronger from within. The sky can cry, the rivers can rise, but they can't drown these dreams of mine. No matter how hard the storm may rain, I'm stronger than the rain. Let the lightning split the sky, let the wild winds howl tonight. I faced worse and I'm still here, standing tall beyond the fear. I'm stronger than the rain that falls, stronger than the pain that calls. Every battle, every tear brought me closer to being here. The sky can cry, the rivers can rise, but they can't take this fire inside. No matter how hard the storm may rain, I'm stronger than the rain. The clouds will fade, the sun will shine again, and I'll keep moving on, 'cause I'm stronger than the rain. Smoke was rising from the dreams I lost. A lifetime of chances, a heavy cost. I stood alone where the fire had burned, wondering if there was anything left to learn. The night was long, the road was rough. There were times when I thought I'd had enough, but deep inside, beneath the pain, a spark was waiting through the rain. I've been broken, I've been down, but I won't stay on the ground. I'll rise again from the ashes, stronger than I've ever been. The flames may leave their marks behind, but they can't break the fire within. Through every fall and every crash, I've learned that nothing truly lasts. When the world turns dark and cold, I'll rise again from the ashes. I've worn the weight of 1,000 fears, carry them all through the years. Watch the doors close one by one, still refuse to stop the run. Every scar became a map, showing me the way back. Every tear, every loss I knew, built the strength